James was, I think he had his scoring high, it was just high. It seemed like he just took it upon himself with no fault to kind of get things going offensively. What did you see out of him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's what James does, and so PG unfortunately was out tonight, and so he raised his level of play in these situations, having the ball more, be able to create more, make more plays for himself and for the teammates. And that's what we brought him here for. And so it's just a huge game for him. Kawhi's, really good. And then just Amir Coffey, just staying ready. Stay ready games with Sean Fine and Dante and Cookie and Bo and those guys. Connor just staying ready. And it's been tough for him. But just, the coaching staff, we have a lot of confidence in Amir. And to come out and do what he did tonight was huge for us. And then, of course, Norm off the bench.
Pretty historic night for James. I think he's the second player all time to record that stat line that he had, and then he also recorded 25,000 career points. So what do you think that means just for him throughout his career?
I mean, he's done everything you can possibly do, as a player. Won MVPs, carried teams, done everything. And so, like I said, his main goal and main focus is trying to win. And that's our main focus. And so when you got a guy that comes here who's been an MVP of the league and has carried his own team for so many years and just come here willing to sacrifice, take less shots, less pick and rolls, take more catch and shoot threes, all the things he's done and sacrifice was huge. And so when you have a guy that's given that much, it says a lot about who he is as a person and his character. So just happy to have him.
The offensive numbers speak for themselves for James, but there was a lot of possessions that he ended with his defense. What were you seeing out there, and how have you seen James as a defensive asset since you got him?
I think just his quick hands around the basket when guys attack. He does a great job of swiping down, getting steals. I think he had 3 or 4 blocks tonight. Block shots, and the one at the end was huge. The block shot he got at the end of the game and got the rebound. So, like I said, we just want him. We don't expect him to be a stopper, but we expect him to be in the right places. Give the effort, and that's all you can ask. And he's been doing that for us.
And Coach, I want to talk about defensively as a unit, though. It seemed like you guys were all on one accord tonight, and their attention to detail was excellent. I know Clay made 8 of them tonight, but it seemed like they all felt bodies tonight from the start. So I know the second time you guys played them, you mentioned that there was a lot of defensive breakdowns. We didn't see that tonight. What was the difference on what you've seen from your team defensively as a unit?
Yeah, not a lot of breakdowns. Dan Craig and BLC and Jeremy, Dante, just did a good job of just, simplifying the game plan. And I take responsibility for the last game just because of how I played them in the finals before and how we played them, but our guys weren't ready for that. So they did a good job just simplifying the game plan. And like I said, Clay made some tough shots, and that's what he does. Steph made some tough shots. That's what they do. But for the most part, like I said, we didn't have a lot of breakdowns, a lot of miscues, and that's why our defense was so good.
Since James had joined, you had played Kawhi, PG, and him in all 18 straight games. You'd always had that trio together. With George out tonight, what were you kind of curious about how your team would respond to kind of compensate for his loss, and what how they did?
Well, it's tough when you lose a caliber player like PG, who's been playing great. And like I said, one of our best players, and this is our first time, seeing it. And so it was just tough, just, thinking about the rotations, how we wanted to play, who we wanted to start. And, we missed those 25 points, a game. And, PG's defense, the ability to pass and make plays. And so we didn't know coming into the game, but we did a good job, like I said, just weathering the storm. And I was really proud to see just, they came back, cut it to 2, made some tough shots, got back in the game, and for us to keep our composure and come back and, I think go on a 6-0 run ourselves and just extend the lead was huge. And so our team is getting better. I said we're not perfect. There's a lot of things we still can clean up and get better with, but like I said, just stay with it. And that's what we've been doing. The guys been putting in the work, and that's all you can ask.
You've been mentioning how happy you are, proud of your team for sticking with it and weathering the storm. I think using that language in the last 4 weeks, really, getting through that 6-game losing streak to now building a 6-game win streak. Was there a point in the last 4 or 5 weeks where you felt like, okay, I think we got it. I think we got something here that wasn't just you kind of projecting your belief onto this team, but you felt like the team was believing in itself a little bit?
I'm not sure exactly what game, but I felt good about this, this roster, and when we acquired James, and like I said, give credit to, like I said, Lawrence and Trent and Mark and Mr. Bomber for pulling the trigger, making it happen. And we lost 6 games in a row, and I still felt really good about this team, and I've voiced that to you guys as well. If it would have happened last year, I'd probably been ready to commit suicide, But this year, I just felt really good, about our team, and it was going to take some time just to kind of figure out rotations, who plays well with who, and just trying to get those guys to make each other better, and they've been able to do that. And so this is what it should look like. We still got a long ways to go, but I like the improvement we're making. You got some on?
Yeah, the rookie taking Kawhi to the rim. It's just the way you drew it up on defense.
Which one?
That last play at the end there.
No, I think they were looking for something else, and we did a good job of switching, trying to take Clay and step out of the play, and then the last resort was to drive the basketball, and Kawhi did a good job of protecting the rim and then come up with a big rebound.
We talk about his offense a lot during this streak, but how much are you using him at the end on the best players? And I know in the past that was something you kind of wanted to save toward the end for the playoffs. How much are you using it this early?
Been using it a lot, but he's been wanting to take the challenge as well. It was a couple of times on a timeout, which put T-Man on Steph, and I got him. And so that means he's feeling good. Like I said, condition's great, his body feels good, and like I said, been taking that challenge a lot for us lately, just guarding the best player and trying to take those guys out. He's been doing a great job.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, Justin got.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.